Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a reaction to Foodie Beauty. I am officially a Muslim revert, taking my shahada. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, okay, let's start. I don't know, let's just see what this is all about. Brief introduction.
Hi. So before I get into this video, I wanted to give a brief introduction as to what led me here.
What is with this voice? I'm sorry, but this is like this voice sounds like something that you see on a documentary about like animals or something. This is so freaking weird.
Welcome to my life journey and thanks for watching. So in April of 2022, I decided to go on a trip to Cuba to get away from everything and to do some vlogging. Now, I was in the middle of a very abusive relationship.
Have you guys seen her Cuba rage?
And I thought I was...
I think we're going to react to that in a future video, so you guys can all watch it with me.
Losing my mind. And I woke up one day and just felt an immense amount of peace, and I didn't know why. I felt at that moment like I started finding my way to Allah.
Gosh,
but as a Christian, I didn't feel connected fully somehow, but I couldn't quite place my feelings. Months later, after nearly giving up on love, God sent me Salah, my beautiful husband.
I'm sorry, but look at the freaking editing on the left picture of her. My goodness. Her face is not that slim.
And I went to Kuwait to marry him.
This is like, what is it, 90 Day Fiance or something? She should honestly go on that show.
Salah is a Muslim man.
Only don't say.
Shortly after being in the Middle East,
where's her hands?
I became a hijabi, and I can't explain the level of peace I now felt. And love, support from my husband and from God.
I cannot with this.
And for this, I owe Allah my life. I decided that a life of servitude to Allah is what brings me the most peace. And I have failed many times.
Like, you guys know, ever since she got to Kuwait, all she's been doing is raging. Nothing has changed. She's still the same person, if not even probably more evil and more mean. She hasn't changed one bit. She likes to pretend she has, and she likes to trick her viewers that she's changed or that she's planning to change. But I honestly don't think she ever will change.
To be a quote-unquote good Muslim,
you're not,
as I've allowed emotions and drama to get the best of me at times, and I still struggle with many demons in my life.
Oh my gosh,
however, I will never give up trying. Allahu Akbar.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching my story.
Stop. Oh my gosh. You guys know that, like, you know, I'm Muslim and I have, you know, Muslim family members, and just her acting this way is, one, disgraceful. It's pissing me off, and it's also freaking embarrassing. Like, come on. Stop.
لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله وأبرأ من كل دين يخالف دين الإسلام. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله.
She can't even pronounce the things correctly. This is probably the first time she said it and hasn't even practiced. Oh my god. She just looks like someone's grandma.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. Welcome to Islam. You are officially Muslim now.
مبروك baby, مبروك. Alhamdulillah, مبروك.
You see how eager she was to show off this thing, but she was not eager to show off her supposedly license or marriage license or something like that. If she had that, she would show it off as evidence, but she has this and she has no problem with showing this off. She literally looks like his mother. This is so embarrassing.
Shukran. A nice new Quran. And
oh god, don't touch the Quran. Oh my god, I've never read the Quran because I feel like you have to be sacred and you have to like do a lot of things before you touch and read it. She should definitely not touch that book. Ever.
As English translation and how to pronounce everything in English, so this will be a really good read.
A really good read? What the fuck is this? Like some freaking book that you just picked off from a freaking Barnes and Noble? A really good read? That's such a fucking insult. I'm sorry, pardon my French, but this is not like a joke. The Quran is not a freaking book that you can just label as a good read. How insulting.
I learned more about my new faith.
You know know she's never
ما شاء
read it,
الله.
and she's never gonna
الله
read it.
أكبر. الحمد لله.
مبروك حبيبتي ألف مبروك إن شاء
What
الله.
the fuck is this? This is so embarrassing.
Today Chantal, my pretty wife, become officially a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. And may Allah bless
Oh my
her.
god.
I love you, baby.
Kiss her if you love her. You don't.
Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. So
This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry, but what is going on? It's so... And look at her eyes. She looks like she just smoked something. She looks high.
today I have taken my shahada.
Oh my gosh.
So I am now officially Muslim,
No, you're
follower
not.
of Islam.
In my eyes, you are not Muslim, and you will never be.
And for those of you who do not know, Shahada is the first pillar
Shut
of
the
Islam.
hell up. You don't know
It's
shit.
an oath and creed recited, swearing to only worship Allah and to follow the word of His Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah, because
So
that's what
those
you're
of you
gonna
who are not familiar, I'm Canadian. I am married to a Syrian Muslim here who lives in Kuwait, and we are in Kuwait right now together. So I will be going back home soon for a bit, and inshallah I will be returning.
Inshallah.
So for those of you who do not really know my history, and just a brief recap, I went from being
Oh my
born and raised Catholic, although my family was not
Look how
really
freaking
terribly
high she
religious, but I was baptized, and
If you guys watch her original video, I don't know if my video is doing it justice, but you can see her eyes are freaking red. Like she freaking smoked something. I don't know how she's smoking over there or what it is. Maybe something's in that hookah that she probably is smoking over there or something. But this look at her eyes.
I went through communion and confirmation as a Christian follower of Christ, but that was more just of a traditional kind of indoctrination, if you will. I never really...
What's with this fake ass voice?
Christianity, there was things about it that just never really fully resonated with me, made sense to me.
Her freaking
And I went
high
through a
voice,
period
man.
of atheism, and then also became agnostic. And now I would be considered, I guess, a Muslim revert. I will talk
Stop.
more about the reasons for that, why I chose to follow Islam, mostly just when I came to the Middle East and met my husband Salah. I found a sense of peace when I learned more about Islam that I didn't expect to have,
the
and I
second-hand
found
embarrassment.
that turning to Allah and putting my trust in Him in a lot of ways helped me deal with a lot of things that are difficult for me now even.
I'm sorry. I just want to press it end here, but we've got a couple more minutes. This is low-key triggering because first of all, one, I would not touch the Quran unless you're literally a good person, which she's the freaking opposite of a good person. And then her labeling the Quran as a good read, like, are you fucking serious? This is not a freaking book you pick up in a library and you say it's a good read. Like, it's a very important book. You don't mess around like that. And she's just playing this off as a joke. It's like a costume change right now for her, where she's playing Muslim. What's like the next thing she's gonna play after this thing doesn't work out? Because Salad, whatever the hell y'all want to call him, is only with her to get that Canadian citizenship, and this is a business transaction. And she's done so many illegal things while in Kuwait. I'm just wondering, when will she ever pay for her sins and all the things she's done? Because she seems to get away with a lot of stuff.
And things that were difficult for me, things that I saw maybe at the time as a curse and a big teacher. And I still struggle with a lot of demons, and within myself I have a lot of issues that, as you've seen online, dealing with anger and a lot of character flaws that I continue to work on. And I know that the best way to do that for me is to be at peace with God and have faith
Yeah, that's not
in the grand plan. Everyone has one. So I'm officially a Muslim. What does that
No, you're
mean?
not.
Well, I'm in some kind of system and they take your ID, you have to fill out a form. The place where I went to take my Shahada was a very nice woman and a group of ladies, and I had to recite my oath, and she took the time to just educate me a bit on the background of Islam more, and asked me if I accepted certain beliefs of Islam. It talked about the history, the pillars, and if I accept the pillars, if I accept the prophets, if I accept Allah as the only creator. And of course I do. Salah also purchased for me my own Quran.
My goodness.
And it's actually a very beautiful book. And it actually has English translated, and it has how it's supposed to be pronounced, and then it has the Arabic version. So inshallah, I will...
Please stop, inshallah. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, God, but no Muslim constantly says inshallah. She just like freaking wannabe Muslim.
Take the time and learn more about my newfound faith. So I know people see so many different sides of me.
No, there's only one side.
Good, some not so good, and I do struggle, like I said,
Look how high she is.
with becoming a better person. But inshallah, with my faith, I will continue on to keep trying to become a better version of myself. I believe that we are here to serve Allah, not only ourselves and our own pleasures in life. And I've lived a life of just doing what I wanted for myself and not really giving it any thought for a long time. And I just cannot believe that I lived that way for so long and wondered why my life was so chaotic. So I will do more videos in the future.
She's claiming to be a Muslim while she's high as fuck.
And talking about my thoughts, my beliefs, everything like that. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them. Positive and constructive is most appreciated. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Oh my goodness. First of all, guys, there's so many things that I want to talk about. One, I just don't see her as a Muslim, and I never will. And you guys know that, like, I'm Muslim and I have family that's Muslim, but I'm not, like, I just don't do everything like crazy, you know, practice all those things or whatever. But I have a lot of family members that do, and, you know, they really, you know, take their Muslim seriously and all that stuff. And, you know, some even fast and all those things. And I don't know, I just don't think, I think she's playing this as a joke. Like I said, costume change or whatever you call it. Costume, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is just like an insult to all Muslims, insult to everybody who has a religion, because she's just seeing this as a little game and something that she can just do for a while, and then when she gets bored, she's gonna throw it and be like, oh, it wasn't for me, and make up some excuse. And I hope that her VIBs open their eyes and realize who she is as a person, because she's not a good person. And honestly, I think she needs to start being held accountable for her actions and things. I think she recently did get a strike. I don't know how many strikes she has or if she still currently has any, but this is just not okay at all whatsoever. There's also the video of her getting married or whatever. I think I did watch people reacting to that, so I've seen that, but I haven't reacted or watched it myself, like the actual video. So we'll probably go back and, you know, react to that. I haven't seen that, like I said, in a while myself. And then there's also the Cuba rage, which we'll watch that one I recently watched with somebody else who was reacting to it, and it's a lot to take in. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to do some sort of trigger warning for that. But anyways, this is an insult. I feel insulted, and I'm sorry for anybody else who's Muslim who's feeling insulted, or if you have any other religion, if you're feeling insulted by this is not okay. Like, she doesn't understand how, you know, Muslims, for the most part, a lot of them are good and they want to do good, and she's just like the complete opposite of that. She's just doing this for a man, for views, for this, for that, and I don't know. She's crazy. That's all I gotta say. It's just, I've never seen someone act like this while insulting a religion. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you thought of this video and her crazy shenanigans.